Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And that play will go nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
52's the mic. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. Flush to his right. He'll run it. Herndon's got it complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long.
Smooth. 52 right here. 52. You want this. Hey, Mike 52.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Emmanuel Ogbah in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Here's the Jets punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is away, and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is, at the 6-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, in first place in their division, looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. And it's caught by Parker. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Miami.
Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. On first down, here's Breida. Despite a little sizzle on the move, he's still tackled shy of the 20. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so
he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Pierre Desir, and it's a touchdown for the Jets. Brett Maher on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
Here we go.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
It's a game of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. That'll be complete to Breida. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
And the Dolphins first down.
Just like that. 57's the mic. Watch 57.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back.
50. Watch 57. 65. 65.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. Oh, now Breida loses it, and it's scooped up by the Jets. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free, creating something good for your team.
Well, throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Watch the pass.
On 1st down, Darnold. On the catch, it's Crowder. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
2nd quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Red 80. Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike. Record.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Darnold. This one caught by Crowder. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Darnold to throw again. Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Kyle Van Noy. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20. And it's a huge return as he brings this all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
This was almost what I've heard referred to as a pick 12.
Pick 12, explain.
Well, you're talking about the 6 that they were trying to get.
Because they were so close to the end zone.
And now the 6 going the other direction. So when you take a look at teams on the march, they're in the red zone. Then after the interception, and it took a touchdown saving.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Let's go now. Hey, Mike. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
They'll toss it to Breida. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. And we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss.
Come on.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. He'll be brought down short of the 15, but a really good move on the run. 5 yards gets him back near the original line of scrimmage as they'll be left with a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
We've already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's two different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
Throwing again on second down. Darnold, he goes full extension, and he's got it. With that, he matches his receiving yards from a week ago. We still have more than a half of football to play. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back. Ready? Back's mine.
Darnold off the play fake to Bell. Got an open man. It's a noon one. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Darnold now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's first and 10. Throwing again is Darnold. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
General West.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. That's complete. It's Bell. Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up third down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
Haywood.
Get the ball.
Lady. Ready. Rush in.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. After the delay, they're backed up even further for third and long.
Watch the pass. Lady. Hey, shelter.
Switch up. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 57.
Again, Darnold. That is caught. It's Perriman. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 26. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike.
What's that? This defense, no gap. Hey, check Mike.
A first down throw, Darnold. Going to throw deep for the end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Hey, Orbit.
Here we go. Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike. Rabbit.
Mike 55.
I'm on. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55.
Hey, they're scared. 55's Mike, guys, 55.
Yeah. You don't want none.
To the air again, Darnold. He's got Herndon, his tight end. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 13-yard line.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Me, I got him. I got motion man. Me, man, Eddie.
Hey, check right. Watch 55.
Watch the run.
Darnold from the red zone now. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
Mike 55.
Don't let him breathe. Play that.
Back to the air, Darnold on 2nd down. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Bravo.
Man, I got you. Mike 55. Mike 55. Mike 55.
Check. Check, 55 to Mike. Check, 55 to Mike.
Let's get set. Defense, let's get it together.
3rd and long, it's Darnold. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Jets will extend their lead. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Well, right now, under 100 yards of total offense. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but over the second, and for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48, and he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Give him 30 yards there. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Throwing on second down, Darnold. And he's got the hook up to Moore. The reception good for 7. It's third down. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
And that'll set them back 5. And the delay of game penalty makes this much more difficult. 3rd and 8.
I'm going to run you over.
Ready? Spud.
Check back to red 80. Check back 21. Hey,
Go 80.
Let's go. Switch.
Darnold from the gun. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings us one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They run again with Breida. Then he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Matt Breida, his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys are back within a single score. So now the Dolphin offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Crowder's got it over the middle. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
You can't block me.
Now a draw play. This is Bell. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, second down.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby.
Now, lady. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
Looking to throw on second down. Darnold steps away to his left. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Brashad Perriman, and it's third down.
And now offensively, it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
Pull it high. Check Mike 21. Hey, we heavy on the edges. Heavy on the edges. Hey. High 7.
Check hot route. Hot, hot.
Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
Throwing here on third down, Darnold. And he's got his target. That's more. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 31-yard line.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
Circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Darnold now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Hey, lady. Hey, wahoo. Check Mike 21.
Here I come.
Go ahead, baby. Go ahead, baby. Go, go, go.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Watch the screen.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Switch, switch, switch.
Oh, lady. X3. 218. Chopper. Oh, lady. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Hey, lady.
Let's go, D.
Here we go.
Hey, alert 3. Alert 3.
Check, check. Motion to backfield. Motion to the backfield.
Darnold now to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
Coming.
Hey, check Mike 21. Hey, check Mike 21.
Let's go, D.
Big series right here.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. Eluding the pressure right. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll
They'll set up a throw. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. Got a man. It's Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. He'll look to throw. He completes it to Wilson. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. This quarterback now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
When he decided to run a hitch route, it really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
2nd and 6. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Avery Williamson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. That is caught at the 7. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is caught by Parker for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker, his 5th touchdown now on the year. As his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll give this to Bell running right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. On first down, it's Darnold. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Young lady. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike. Young lady. 21.
Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch the boot.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Keep it up. Young lady. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Hey, echo.
Let's get up.
Darnold off the play fake to Bell. Going for it all. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. You better. Here we go. You better be afraid of me. Hey, check Mike 21. Young lady. Mike 21. Got one. I got one. Hey, check Mike 21. Young lady. Check Mike 21.
Now Darnold. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of 2 halves, won't you?
Right, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. Avery Williamson there to make the stop. I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense, and they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right.
So don't say nothing.
2nd and 5. And that's going to be incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 44.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Hey, go, son. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Watch QB draw. Watch QB. Hey, lady. Check Mike. Go. Check Mike 21.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
Here we go, D. Here I come again.
After the interception, here's Darnold. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. Now a pass taken in by the tight end Herndon. A gain there of 21 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game.
Come on, fellas.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And looked like some movement there. Let's get the call. So that'll back him up 5.
March 47. Oh, here we go. Oh.
After the penalty, it's Bell. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. 36.
Delaney, check Mike 47. Check Mike Delaney. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
47's the mic, boy. Smooth. Check, 47.
Hey, let's get in them home.
Now Darnold. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack.
Delaney.
Cloud.
He'll look to throw. That is caught. It's Perriman. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Rashad Perriman, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets are going to retake the lead.
Motion. Hey, check motion, man. Hey, get hands on motion, man.
Mike's 40.
Hey, exit.
Mike's 47.
Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
47, Mike. 47.
Darnold now to throw.
Push him back.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flush to his right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Jamal Adams on the safety blitz. Too fast to handle. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Back to throw. And this is caught. It's Parker. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down.
First down, Dolphins.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Check 53's mine.
They'll look to throw. Buying time to his, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Jordan Willis in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Back to throw. Dancing to his left. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down. He's back to throw. Wilson's got it complete. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
It's a gain of 20. And a Dolphin first down.
Got it. Mike 57.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Back to throw here. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now a first down carry by Bell. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.